You don't know what's good for me. You don't know what's right for me. And so he snuck behind his back. And when he snuck behind his back, because of the covenant that they had with one another, his spirit went along with Gehazi. Elijah's spirit went along with Gehazi's spirit. And while they were negotiating, supposedly behind the scene, God revealed to this man of God the exact spiritual location that Gehazi was in. So when Gehazi comes and says, oh, I didn't go anywhere, then he was caught in a lie. And as a result of that, he lost an opportunity to carry on the legacy of Elijah, Elisha, and Gehazi. And so because he was his son, and because he was bound, because he was a tikto, are you with me? He was at the stage of spiritual maturation to prove his covenant with the man of God. And God tested him in the realm of the spirit. Now, this is important because I've learned just from my own spiritual experiences that whenever a person is in the tikto stage of spiritual maturation, there is a spirit that will attack, and it's called the spirit of an orphan. In other words, this spirit is a sign to cause an individual not to bond with the man or the woman of God or their covering. And so they may show up at church, but the covenant has not been sealed. So what the enemy wants to do is and I learned this as the Lord was speaking to me this week. He said to me, Cindy, every realm I promote you in, it means that whoever I have assigned to you or whoever has a contract to you, they have to then be reestablished in their covenant with you in the new realm. So every time the man or woman of God or your covering, or it even could be your boss, someone that you are working for and you are contracted by, whenever they're elevated into a new realm, they also have to establish their legal right there. Are you with me? So they're being birthed out. That means that they're in a new realm. That means a new contract has to be established. So there are some people in ministries that are fine when the ministry is small. But when the ministry grows, they walk away from their assignment because they no longer can have that intimate access with the man or woman of God because the protocol changes. This is what happened to Moses. And this is a teaching from Bishop Jakes. He has this teaching. He said Moses was first amongst the people. Then Moses was ahead of the people. Then Moses was above the people. So he's being elevated each time. That means the relationship that he had when he was amongst the people had to be renegotiated when he went ahead of the people, then had to be renegotiated when he went above the people. Your contract, your covenant, your bond with an individual who is being used by God is with an understanding, a mature understanding that as that person is being elevated, there is going to be different protocols that have to be observed. That means that you cannot be emotional with a covenant. It has nothing to do with feelings. See, a covenant is not there to make you feel good. A covenant at that level is for your spiritual maturation. And God would choose individuals that are pliable and flexible in their hand, because that man and that woman of God is assigned to build capacity in you.